Welcome back. Let's now talk about the pollution issue, because for the last 2 weeks, North India has been reeling under toxic smog. From Delhi to Uttar Pradesh, Punjab to Haryana, the story seems to be the same. The deadly levels of pollution has paralyzed thousands living in the north. Year after year, this is a dreaded occurrence. Thick brown smog settles over the states, especially in the national capital. A combination of factors are responsible, that is car exhaust fumes, stubble burning by farmers in nearby states, industrial pollution, waste burning and construction work. But the crucial point is that the governments don't do anything about it. Meanwhile, the situation on ground remains grim in the national capital. Delhi's Environment Minister Gopal Rai says 70% of the pollution comes from outside due to vehicles, biomass burning, construction in neighbouring states. Minister further says it's impossible to curb pollution without a joint action plan with the centre. Meanwhile, the Delhi Fire Services has begun sprinkling water at 13 hotspots to combat the rising air pollution.
अक्टूबर से नवंबर के फर्स्ट वीक का जो डेटा कह रहा है सीएससीएस का, वो भी इस बात को कह रहा है, और ये केंद्र सरकार के डेटा का एनालिसिस है कि दिल्ली के अंदर जो पोल्यूशन पैदा हो रहा है वो लगभग केवल 30% है। 70% जो पोल्यूशन है वो बाहर से आ रहा है। और इसीलिए जो दिल्ली के अंदर का डेटा है, दिल्ली के अंदर दिल्ली के प्रदूषण को कम करने के लिए दिल्ली सरकार लगातार काम कर रही है। लेकिन ये 70% बाहर का डेटा है, ये दिल्ली के लोग अगर एड़ी चोटी भी लगा दे तो ये 70% को दिल्ली के लोग कम नहीं कर सकते।
And the story is no different in the neighbouring Haryana and Uttar Pradesh as well. Air quality in the very poor category in Haryana. Cities such as Gurugram, Faridabad, Fatehbad, Rohtak, Jind have an air quality index above 300, which is very poor. Meanwhile, in Uttar Pradesh, Ghaziabad, Noida, Greater Noida, Gorakhpur, Agra, all of these places also have a very poor quality as well. Those are the details here as far as the pollution issue is concerned. So it's across the board, across North India. Delhi is, of course, one of the worst impacted. But other than that, in many of the North Indian states, the areas are have extremely polluted air. And more often than not, it is covered with a toxic haze and, in fact, smog at this point in time. Gurpreet joining us for more details here. Gurpreet, what's the latest you can tell us about the situation? Gurpreet, if my voice is reaching you, if you can take us through the latest as far as what the pollution situation is concerned?
Well, if we can talk about specifically in Haryana,
yes,
a lot of precautions are being taken by the state government as the deputy commissioner of all the districts, especially on the national capital region that we have known, Sonipat, Fatehbad, Jajjar, as well as Gurgaon. All the deputy commissioner has already been asked to check and monitor the daily pollution to understand how it will go, and at the same time they have already decided to make a policy, odd and even policy that will be started next week. At the same time, they say that most of the officials, they will work from home so that less vehicle will be on the road and there will be less pollution. And at the same time, the Punjab government does not seem to be very serious towards this pollution problem, because when we talk to multiple people here in Punjab, specifically the farmers, they say the stubble burning does not have much impact in national capital pollution. And yesterday we have seen the Chief Minister of Punjab, Charanjit Singh Channi, he has already given assurance to all the farmers that they will withdraw all the cases, specifically whether it's stubble burning cases which had been registered against the farmer or some other cases. So that means they are not taking much precautions as compared to Haryana, but yes, Haryana has shown seriousness in this, and they are trying to find out that how the pollution will go down, specifically district, and that will definitely impact to the national capital. And besides these 4 districts, what we have learned from the Haryana government, in the 14 districts, the deputy commissioner has already been briefed by the authorities that they should also monitor the situation there, and if they feel, and if it is required, immediately that precaution should be taken.
All right, Gurpreet, thank you so much for joining us with those details. Well, those are the details here as far as the pollution levels are concerned across North India and even Delhi and the neighboring states, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana. All of that, in fact, are facing at this point in time. Let me also go across to Kangana, who's joining us for more details as well. Kangana, what can you tell us as far as this issue is concerned? Not only Delhi, but all across the northern states, the pollution impact is showing up.
Well, of course, the air quality index is dipping every single day. Yesterday, it was 375, but today there was a slight dip in the air quality index. As far as the 8 a.m. data is concerned, it was 364 in Anand Vihar, and that's the kind of air that we are breathing right now in the entire North India, which is why not only Delhi but also the adjoining states of Delhi, which includes Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Haryana and Punjab. These states were also in a meeting which was conducted by the centre, and all these states have said that they will take measures so that they can better the air quality that we are breathing right now. According to the Haryana Chief Minister also, he held a meeting in Gurgaon yesterday, and he said that there is going to be, if the air quality doesn't improve with the emergency kind of measures that we are taking right now, we might have to put an odd and even rule in Haryana. So these are the kind of measures that the Haryana government has sought. In not only Haryana, in Delhi, we have seen a kind of semi-lockdown that has been in place, where all public and private institutions, schools and colleges have been shut and online mode of education is happening. Gopal Rai, the Delhi Environment Minister, he today has said that there are hotspots that have been identified by the Delhi government where water will be sprinkled. Apart from the major areas, there are other emergency measures that have come to light at the 11th hour. But the question is, why are these measures being taken at the 11th hour? Why are these measures are emergency measures? Because we all know how at the onset of winter season, especially post Diwali, the air quality deteriorates every single day, every single year, and this has hampered the condition and health lifestyle of children and elderly in the state, and which is why everyone is questioning the move by the states who are involved in contributing to this pollution level, which is why the Delhi government and everyone in the Supreme Court also the Delhi government answered to the Supreme Court as well that if you expect that Delhi will take emergency measures and that is going to reduce the air quality index, that will not be possible. The adjoining states, especially Punjab and Haryana, will also have to take these emergency measures so that we can improve the quality of air and the pollution levels in the state and the NCR region can go down, which is why yesterday the Chief Minister of Haryana, Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar, also held an emergency meeting in Gurugram, where he said that apart from the emergency measures that are already in place in the state of Haryana and especially in the 4 major districts adjoining Delhi, which is Faridabad, Gurgaon, Jhajjar and Sonipat, apart from these 4 districts, if still with the emergency measures being in place, for example, schools have been shut, offices have been asked to do work from home, if after these measures also the pollution level doesn't improve, then we might have to apply the rule of odd and even in Haryana also.
All right, Kangana, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.